This morning's education slot is entitled Getting BNI, hilarious, BNI Fit. Why do I think Olivia Newton John when I say this? We've all joined a gym, well, it's obviously most of us have joined a gym at some point in our lives. And we joined for a purpose, of course. We've got an objective, we want to change the status quo, we want to do something sort of different when we join the gym. But when we join, we turn up and we get changed and we walk down the corridor and then there's a little sign above our heads and it says left to the jacuzzi. Left to the jacuzzi. Where's your headband?
You didn't give me one.
Oh no, it's just education slots ruined.
I can't really get in here either.
Right, so you could turn left, stand in the jacuzzi. Into the jacuzzi, or you can turn right.
It's like the naughty circle.
Here you go, so you're right. You take it easy, okay? There's a problem. Or you can turn right, follow the smell of sweat into the proper gym. I really didn't make it. And really put some effort in. And that's exactly the same, not only when we join BNI, but almost every single week. We've talked about the BNI hour, haven't we? So when we've got that in the diary about our BNI hour, do we turn left in our heads and just put our feet up? Take it easy?
No, you don't do that.
Or do we turn right and do we roll our sleeves up and put some effort and focus in? So what does it mean when I talk about getting BNI fit? Well, getting focused on the 45-second presentation, being more specific. Pushing yourself for that extra referral. Getting the testimonial that you have been meaning to do it but never have. Same with visitors. Making the effort and picking the phone up to actually bring the visitor here. Or if you're those that don't like training so much, maybe getting on and actually making the effort and booking onto some training. So psychologically, when you're faced with that sign that says left to the jacuzzi or right to do your BNI hour, what's going on in your head that makes you actually turn left and put your feet up, or right and actually put the effort in? Well, I think it's two things. I think one, it's about discipline. It's about training your mind, repetition, and getting in those strong habits, which is not about today's Ed Slot. The other thing I think is massively important is accountability. If when Simon had turned up at the gym and it got to the point where the sign left or right, and there's this personal trainer stood there, there's no way he's going to get away with turning left and putting his feet up. Can't afford a personal trainer. But the PT will turn him the other way and make sure that he does what he's meant to do. And exactly the same in BNI, we actually have personal trainers here. So these fine looking gentlemen and ladies, if you could just stand up, we've got mentors. Now we tend to think of mentors as focusing on the new members, and I think that's a little bit of a mistake. There's no reason why the rest of us can't take advantage of these good people and ask them to keep us accountable for putting in that extra effort in the next week. So here's the thing. Thanks guys, you can sit down, thank you very much. So here's the thing that I'm going to finish off with, and it's a bit of a challenge. I'd like you to all to turn to the guy or lady sat next to you, and I want you to tell them what extra you're going to do between now and next Friday. Specifically, if you're the person that does one referral a week, I want you to, sorry guys, wait a second, I want you to tell them you're doing two. If you've not booked on the training, tell them you're going to book on a certain training course before next Friday. If you're always meant to bring a visitor but never have, tell them you're going to bring a visitor.
Quiet, please.
And here's the really important thing that will make it work. The person that you've just told, they're going to have to give you a ring or an email or a text next Tuesday at midday and ask how you're getting on. And that way we'll have a world-class meeting next Friday. Thank you.